Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Mrunalini Thora from Freedom from Diabetes. As you know, our motto is to educate, inspire, and support diabetics. Well, we all know what diabetes is, but it is that real struggle which a diabetic goes through when they have a box full of sweets right in front of them and all they can do is stare at it. Today, we have amongst us Mr. Umesh Vohra, all the way from Turkey. Let us see how Umesh simplified the story of this uninvited and unwanted guest, Mr. Diabetes Mellitus. Let me share the screen with you. Yeah, there you go. So he is 47 years young, is a media. Just a second, let me just share the screen for you again. There you go. Can you see the screen? Okay, so he is 47 years young. Let me do it again. There you go. Is that okay? Let me just do a recap for this. He is 47 years young, is a media professional himself, had been a diabetic since 2014, graduated to insulin in 2017, was on BP medicine since 2010, and cholesterol medicine since 2020. Phew. He managed to wean himself off insulin within a short span of 20 days. Thereafter, off sugar medicines also within a month. From 84 kg of weight has come down to 69 kg. Absolutely commendable. So welcome, Umesh.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, doctor.
Yeah. How long have you been in Turkey?
Almost 7 years. This year it will be 7 years. Yeah.
Gosh, you've been there for a while then.
Yes.
How did you hear about our organization?
It was quite interesting. I've been a diabetic for many years, and I thought I became diabetic at a younger age. So there was always a search for some kind of a solution or a sustainable, at least you can live with it in peace. But my diabetes was diagnosed it was quite uncontrollable, and it just went from bad to worse, my numbers. So one day my wife got some video of Dr. Hegde. He's a very senior doctor in India. He had mentioned Dr. Pramod Tripathi's name, and that's when we heard his name for the first time. And he mentioned that he's running a program in Pune. It was early last year, around this time, in fact. And we searched for Dr. Tripathi. We found his website, and we were immediately, very, very interested in pursuing it further. So there was a session coming up, an introductory session. We immediately, it was in the next 2-3 days, and we immediately decided that this is something that we should do. So it was early morning session, even early morning for us, because we are 3 hours behind. So, but we woke up at 4 a.m. and we did that session, and we got completely convinced that this is definitely worth doing, because of all the arguments, and also because he seemed to be a person who believes in science, and that really convinced us. And as they say, the rest is really history.
Yeah. So did you have any reservations about the program before joining?
No. I went in with the logical side of my brain completely closed down. I went in with the zero expectations, but I wanted to just follow the protocol, because I wanted to see whether it's going to work. And believe me, I didn't prepare anything. I didn't do anything. Even like 1 day or 2 days before, when the program was going to start, the dietitians were already in touch. So, have you started following? Have you uploaded your numbers? I said, no, I begin on 10th of April. And I will begin fully on 10th of April. And that's what I did. So, and, it was, it was really, really good and smooth that way. It worked. And what really encouraged me is because within the first 2 weeks, my 32 units of insulin completely stopped. So that really encouraged me. And that basically made me a believer in the protocol as well. Because what I realized was happening was a kind of a detoxification, reduction of inflammation, which my body badly needed. And as I progressed, my conviction, when I entered, as I said, I went with zero expectations. But within 2 weeks, 4 weeks, I just became a big fan of this protocol because it just started working wonders with my body.
Can you tell us about your reversal journey?
Yeah, reversal journey was, like I said, very, 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 very smooth overall. I love the fact that there are multiple experts and doctors who are like, I had 2 doctors, you and another doctor. And I also had diet expert, exercise expert, inner transformation expert. So it was really smooth. It was challenging, yes. But then this is nothing. In the sense like what the gains I've got from a little bit of commitment that was required are just huge. Because the diabetes and the meditation is something, of course, that we keep talking about. But the other gains that I have, both physically, spiritually, are just, I'm just a different person now. Insulin is gone, medicines are gone, fatty liver is gone, inflammation is gone, muscle stress is gone, my cholesterol and all other parameters of KFT, LFT are much, much better than they were. They were all a bit wonky when I started.
True. Plus, I remember you had this, calf muscle stiffness. You couldn't walk even for a, mile.
Yes,
Yeah,
it was
also,
very difficult. I could walk, but if I wanted to do brisk walking or jogging, it was impossible because the muscle would just start paining a lot. And this is not something that I actually asked FFD about or spoke to you or an exercise expert, anyone about. This is just something I realized, some months ago that it's actually gone, and 6 months ago, that I can now run. So I'm running, I'm running today, and I run almost every day,
Okay, great. Yeah. So all's well that ends well. So along with your sugar medicines, your overall fitness improved, right?
Yeah.
Blood
Yes.
supply to your legs improved. That's how your calf muscles, started. I mean, your calf muscle stiffness also improved, and you could walk comfortably.
Yes.
Plus, your neuropathy improved. The dose of your BP medicines has come down to minimal.
Yes,
right?
that's right. That's right.
Yeah. And plus, I think your cholesterol, which was always on the higher side, that also has, come down without any statins now.
Yeah, no medicines for cholesterol now. Nothing.
Yeah. Plus, you had your dramatic weight loss of almost 15 kg.
Yeah, I think that was the trigger, for all the things to fall in place,
Yeah. So if this is not reversal, then what is?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. So mostly in Turkey, I've heard that people prefer non-veg, correct?
Yes, there is a lot of non-vegetarian food here, all kinds of non-vegetarian food. And there's not many, Indian food options here because there are not many Indians here, actually. So we cook at home with whatever we can manage. You get the basic staples, fruits and vegetables are very good here and fresh. So we were mostly cooking at home and following the protocol, completely.
Okay, so it wasn't so challenging for you to turn into a vegan.
The butter and the ghee was challenging. The milk I thought would be challenging, but I surprised myself, and I'm still avoiding any dairy. I'm continuing to avoid dairy because I think that played a key role in my reversal as well.
Okay. So now that you have reversed, what is your daily regime?
So, mostly I'm working Monday to Friday. So, there's always a little bit of FFD protocol. So smoothie in the morning, the 25% food plate protocol, as well as dedicated exercise time. These are the main ones, and of course a little bit of meditation also. I think the biggest thing about my journey has been I took it one step at a time. I didn't think about reversal or anything in the future. I did it one step at a time, and the kind of support I got was just really good, and it really helped me. Because what would happen earlier, whenever I would go to a doctor or a diabetologist in India or here abroad, they would just say, yeah, your numbers are not good. We'll have to increase your units of insulin. So just a reminder, I was on insulin as well as 3 other and that's that medicines, and that's how I reached here. So you need to lose weight, they'll say, but then no one ever told us how to do it, how to go about it in the practical way. What will your plate consist of? What will you eat? And so that's really where FFD is a game changer.
So generally you joined with an open mind, you had full trust in the process.
Yeah, that trust further developed as we went on, and I saw the results almost immediately.
Yeah. So how about your hiking expeditions now? Are you able to comfortably do them?
Not very comfortably, but yeah, I'm able to finish them. I'm going on a hike next weekend as well, so that should be fun. So we hike there are lots of open areas here, so we hike in the wild, some forested portions, and it's quite up and down and quite challenging. But that's one thing that I do, try and do every weekend. Yes.
Okay. And I still remember you telling me, you carry your chocolates in your pockets. What about those type of binging habits of yours?
That is what got me into becoming a diabetic, apart from genetics, I guess, because it's in my family as well. But I had really, really bad habits. As a kid, I used to walk around with sugar in my pockets. I've done gulab jamun eating competitions where I've had more than 30 gulab jamuns in one go. I have not treated my body at all like it should be treated. I'm doing it now. So
So now you can have your sweet and still manage to keep your sugars under control, right?
Yes, I think that's a very important point that you raised. I try to what they call eat to your meter. So I still check my sugars regularly. For example, I know, but it is different for different people. So it can be very different for another diabetic. But I know the foods that spike me. I'm mostly carbohydrate bombs.
I love that word, carb bombs.
Yeah, there are carb bombs. Because like a burger or a pizza. Or like too many dosas you might have, or even idlis. Those are carbohydrate bombs. So I know that spikes me. I know that a pure sugar or a mithai does not spike me that much. So I think it's very important to get to know how your body is reacting. For every individual who's trying to better their health, take it one step at a time, one by one. Bring in a little bit of mental well-being, whether it's just listening to podcasts or even even meditation, trying to understand what you eat and how it affects you. That's extremely important. And slowly build muscle and build strength. And that is what my journey is still ongoing. I'm still trying to get better and better and better at it in that way.
Climbing up the curve. Yeah.
Yes.
So now you can have your cake and eat it too, literally.
I will probably not have cake. I whenever there is an aberration now, it is for I measure the cost and benefits.
Basically, where to draw the line, right?
Yes. So if it's something that I really like, then I will have maybe one piece of it. Otherwise I can live without it. It's no problem.
Yeah. So how about your family support? Did they support you wholeheartedly in the beginning?
Yeah, that one was FFD support, and on the other side, equally important was the support of the family. I was just going along. Frankly, it is basically FFD and my family, especially my wife. who
Can
not
we
only
have her on camera?
yeah, she's here. Okay, she's coming. I mean, without her support, this would not have been possible, really. This is Tripti. She also is
Hi.
actually with FFD. She's
Okay, lovely. Okay, superb. So, Trupti, how about you? Have you benefited from the protocol?
Yeah, absolutely. There are like so many points I can tell you. My energy levels went high. The swelling on my body, especially on my knees, went down. I mean, when I met my physiotherapist, she asked me that, have you lost weight? And I was so surprised, and my frozen shoulder has, I would say 85%. It has improved. I'm still working on it. Then I had acidity issues and then stomach ache issues. Stomach ache because of dairy products.
All right.
I don't get those aches anymore. And my size has gone from XL to large and medium as well.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. So
Wonderful.
it has really helped me.
Okay, super. And how about Umesh? Can you tell me something about Umesh personality? Has it changed after joining FFD?
Yeah, he's become more happier.
Okay.
And he has started, doing things which he would refrain, like in fact, I would say that he has started accepting new food, the protocol which we were following, FFD. So he accepted it, and it was very surprising for me that he has accepted it, because earlier he was not like that. He is a foodie. And for him, it's not having tea with milk and without sugar and stuff like that was like, he would never smoke. Yeah. But now he's in fact, he tells me now, don't have this, don't have that. So he started correcting me, which is a huge change.
Okay. And plus, a while back, Umesh would mention about meditating every day for 40 minutes. Correct? So can you tell me, how your way of interacting with others has changed?
Yeah, I mean, I mean the stress, because we also lead a very stressful lives in the jobs that we do. So, I'm more open to others' suggestions, more open to listen rather than just talk. It's a better understanding to be a better human being, really.
Yeah. So do you have any takeaway message for our viewers?
Yeah, my main takeaway would be, if I can do it, anyone can do it. That is the main takeaway. And just forget about that logical side of your brain. Stop questioning, just believe in the protocol, give it your full 100%, and it will reward you beyond your expectations, because that is what happened with me.
Yeah, hold the vision and trust the process.
Yes.
So thank you, Umesh, for joining us today. It was a pleasure interacting with both of you, Trupti and Umesh.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you as always.
Pleasure.
You've handheld me through the whole 1 year, and I thank you, really.
My pleasure. Yeah. So now here comes the hardest part, to make a choice. Are you going to go the seemingly easy way of popping pills or injecting drugs, for that matter, which may seem really easy, or are you going to turn the tables and opt for the newer paths? It's not really a battle between the conventional and the unconventional treatments, but rather to make new breakthroughs. Every new idea looks and sounds crazy at first, but one cannot resist an idea whose time has come. Reversal is for real, friends. We need to evolve the way that we practice medicine. We need to empower ourselves, re-educate ourselves, enjoy your life, find alternatives, live out your full life, live out your years. On that note, this is Dr. Mrinalini signing off. Thank you for joining in. Stay healthy, stay blessed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.